And we back! Today we're taking a trip up north because we're gonna try to rebuild the Toronto Raptors. Now the Raptors made some big trades this last season, trading Pascal Siakam to the Indiana Pacers, trading OG Anunoby to the New York Knicks, and they've decided they want to do their rebuild from the inside. You know, other teams tear their complete team down, get a top 5 pick and try to build that way. No. The Raptors traded their players, Pascal and OG, for other players. Not even really draft picks. So with that in mind, I'm going to try to continue Masai Ujiri's vision and build in that way. Leave a like, subscribe, let's get into it. So you know Scotty Barnes, you know Emmanuel quickly just got paid. RJ Barrett is looking great in the Olympics and everything. Bruce Brown is still on the roster. Jakob Poeltl's still here. Davion Mitchell's the guy they traded for this offseason. So they drafted Grady last offseason and then drafted Jacoby Walter this offseason. And also Jonathan Mogbo as well. So this team is far away. But I feel like rebuilding around Scotty should be pretty, I won't say easy, but he's such a player that can play so many different positions, especially if you're trying to tell me his three-point shot is an 85 now. Shout out to 2K. We love that. This guy doesn't have many holes in his game offensively or defensively, so that's a good starting piece at 23 years old. We kind of need either RJ or Emmanuel quickly to pop off to not be an all-star, but like we need them to sit mid-80s for multiple years in their careers. And I guess that's technically possible depending on what player progression does. Matter of fact, forget that. Let's go straight to player progression and pray. Oh, it already is over. Dang. Okay, so they did go up. They did go up. All right, so that's fine, I guess. We'll take that and we move. I do believe that a guy like Bruce Brown is still a guy that we could trade. Like, we should be able to, to kind of be buyers eventually. Not right now. But we got the contract of Chris Boucher, we got the contract of Bruce Brown. That's already $30+ million in contracts. And then we also got like Jakob Poeltl, who we traded a first-round pick for a few years back, but we ain't really in love with the idea of Jakob Poeltl being our full-time 5 man. So this team is very interesting, man. Starting lineup is gonna look like this. I like that. And then you got some defense off the bench. I'm actually surprised Chris Boucher's overall is still pretty high in the game. I'm not gonna complain though, because we could use that. I'm interested in Mogbo and Jacoby Walter as players for their rookie season. I think that eventually we'll make some trades. And again, I don't know if I'm even pronouncing bro's name right. Jonathan M should get in the rotation eventually. First game of the season against OKC is gonna be a 2-point loss where, yeah, quickly, we need one of y'all to really pop. And hopefully, I mean, it being the point guard would be pretty cool. Year one break sees us 25-26. Pretty okay. That's the best way to describe it. Pretty okay. I don't know. We might be buyers and sellers this deadline. I gotta figure out exactly what that means though. I just gotta, you know, go across. Victor Wembanyama is not even considered untouchable for whatever reason. Neither is anybody on the Suns, huh? And honestly, Bradley Beal, Yusuf Nurkic, and Royce O'Neal and 2 others are on the block. Okay. Good to know. I said it in every video, but for the new people, these videos are not meant to be hyper realistic. Okay, you got that, cool. So we're gonna make some trades. I got a bunch of people on the list. I don't know which one of these guys I want to go after first. So in my mind, the Michael Porter Jr. deal is Bruce Brown going back to Denver with Jakob Poeltl, so we can finally see a backup center that's decent behind Nikola Jokic. Obviously, that changed the whole landscape of the Denver Nuggets, and they're tied for the 1 seed right now, so it doesn't really make sense for them to make that deal, but I'm interested. Oh, they traded for Buddy Hield. Never mind. Oh my God, he's averaging 20. Never mind. They don't need Bruce Brown no more. What the heck? What the heck? Wait, I'm lost. Where is that? Vucevic got traded for Kenyon Martin Jr., Grayson Allen and a pick to somebody for something else, Buddy Hield for Zeke Naji and a 1. All right, he's averaging 20. So yeah, let me get MPJ off the list. It is done for. That's not it. I also like the idea of going to get Cole Anthony, who's having a really good season. Now, the problem with that is, of course, we already got Emmanuel quickly, and we also got Davion Mitchell, who so far this season, Davion's not doing anything too crazy, but that would mean Cole Anthony would just still be a backup. I don't know how much he'll be excited about that, but we could use something like that. Also, look at Ayo Dosunmu, who's averaging 10, 2, and 2 this season. He can come in and start in Bruce Brown's place. The Bulls are bad. They're selling. So it might cost not a lot, maybe some seconds and Chris Boucher to make the contracts match. And then also got like Zach Edey here because the Grizzlies are not really playing him too much. And it looked like they could use a center. I just don't know contractually how we get them Jakob Poeltl. So we got a few different ideas. As you can see, they're starting Brandon Clark down here, and they're the 9th seed. They probably want to go in a little bit more. I'm going to try to go after Ayo Dosunmu first. I don't know what his progression looks like in 2K, but but I know he's a pretty good player in real life. So we'll give them Chris Boucher. Contractually, this makes sense. They're probably going to want a second. They want a 1. I can't give up a 1 for Ayo Dosunmu. I can't lie. But, oh, well, we got the Pacers first round of this year. How the Pacers looking? Because if this not a top, it's not a lot. Oh, the Pacers are really good. We'll give them that Pacers pick. Give them the 22nd overall pick or whatever they might turn out to be for Ayo Dosunmu. And I feel like everybody is really happy there. Please be happy about it. Oh, wait, this says 2026. I don't think they're going to fall off, right? They're not going to fall off, right? I'll give it to them. Oh, never mind. All right, dead mission. Dead mission. I don't know how else we do it. I'm not giving up that much for Ayo. Because, again, I don't know what his progression look like, but I don't think Ayo's about to hit 84 overall ever. Then again, he'll finally be able to start full-time here. So maybe he does end up hitting his full potential. Garrett Temple in a 1. RJ Barrett, no. Jakob Poeltl in a 1, no. Bruce Brown in a 1, no. Man, they want our pick for this year, top 3 protected. I can't give this year's pickup, man. I just can't give this year's pickup. What about Jamal Sheed? Am I pronouncing the name right? I don't know. They want a lottery protected this year, and they'll give us Grayson Allen. Well, I actually don't hate having a Grayson Allen on the team, but then that just gives us too many guards at that point, right? This year he's shooting about 40% from 3, and then we would have him, Grady, Jacoby Walter, all of these guys to develop. I don't really like that idea, so no, we good on that. How about this Pacers pick and then 2 of the seconds? Oh, 1 second. Okay. I don't think that's too bad. Ayo is 25 years old, but again, who knows? Who knows? He probably is going to max out in the 80, huh? But he could potentially start here. All right, let's go try to do the Zach Edey deal. Again, I don't know exactly what the Grizzlies are going to look like contractually to get. Yeah, it would have to be Brandon Clark and then Zach Edey. No, not Salty Aldama, even though I really like Salty Aldama. So contractually, this all makes sense. They're going to say no to this, obviously. What's the counter offer? They want Kelly Olynyk. We can't give. He's shooting 50-50, 90. He's shooting 50-50, 90 this season. No thanks. And he's from here. We'll give you Bruno Fernando, though. They want Kelly Olynyk bad. They'll try to give us Jake LaRavia. The problem with this, okay, I don't want to trade him. Oh, he signed an extension for how much? $2 million a year? Hold on, that feels wrong. Did he really sign? No. So that's a fake number. Okay. So in real life, he's not making $2 million this year. He's making $12 million. So you know what? I'm a man of honor. It makes more sense for me to keep him at $2 million, but it's not $2 million. It's $12 million this year, $13 million next year. Again, these are not my roster, so I not the one that gave him a $2 million contract. I cut his money by a lot, huh? I mean, not me. That wasn't me. It wasn't me. And then $13 million this year, and that's the whole contract. He got no other year after that. Now this got me questioning who else's contract might be wrong in this simulation. I guess it don't matter too much. What if we do a reverse trade finder for Zach Edey? I don't know. I think Zach Edey's also Canadian too. So we just be putting together the Canadian superstars in Canada. Okay, Zach Edey trade finder. They want Kelly Olynyk in a 1, Jakob Poeltl in a 1, or Bruce Brown. Well, this doesn't answer any of their questions though, right? They need a center. They need a center bad. And if we trade them Bruce Brown, what does their team look like? I mean, Bruce Brown comes in and plays for them off the bench behind Marcus Smart. He comes in and play for them for sure. That takes some minutes away from Luke Kennard, who's shooting 40% from 3 this season. It doesn't make sense for what they're trying to do because that really just leaves them with Jacques Landale, and that's just not the way to do it. So it might be dead. So let me go to talk to these guys. What about Wendell Carter? Wendell Carter Jr. could be our center. And then we would give them Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown is the higher overall than KCP at this point. KCP's having a phenomenal year, 16 points per game. That's a career high, right? Yeah, it's a career high, and his shooting splits are really good. But maybe he starts, maybe comes off the bench. It's not a bad looking deal. A 1-for-1 in 2024? They're gonna say no, obviously, and nobody's ever happy. Everybody wants to try to steal a pick away from me, and I'm not the pick giver-upper. I'm the pick taker. Okay? Take back Bruno so you can have 3 centers on the roster again. Lottery protected. They'll give us Chet Howard. Chet cannot score right now. I'm not giving up a 1 for Chet Howard. I'm sorry. But I'll give up 2 2s. I'll give up 2 2s. Please just come on. I've already made my mind up that I like the idea of having Wendell Carter on this team. I've already made my head up. If I trade a 2029, do I think I can trade Jakob Poeltl for a 1 to make that 2029 back up? I'm doing it. I've convinced myself that Wendell Carter's our center for the now. And then now we just find a house for Jakob Poeltl. It's got to be a team out there that's not running a adequate big. We just got to figure out exactly who that is. I have a team. I don't know if the contracts are going to match. What about Wiggins? Oh, the contracts do match. Oh my. Again, they're trying to get a 1 out of me. You're not getting it. You're not. Okay, I'm not going to spend another first for Andrew Wiggins. He's not even having a good season. No way. But I was like, hey, they're just running Draymond at the 5. I'm mad if they have Jakob Poeltl, who's a plus playmaker from the 5 position. You know, you move some things around and boom, that lineup goes better. Because Wiggins just come off the bench anyway, but they getting too stingy with they funds. So no, thank you. No joke. The Clippers are actually not bad right now. Do y'all have the contracts to go get him? Oh, wait, Zubac is just injured. He'll be back. Never mind. Zubac will be back soon. Pelicans still don't have a guy. Oh, snap. The Pelicans. Who do you have? So he's making 19.5. Who do the Pelicans have that we can take for 19.5-ish? Herb Jones is not on the market. Why is Josh Primo making that much money? I mean, if we wanted to get kind of crazy with it, we could go Josh Primo, Trey Murphy. That's so much. And then we actually flip Jet Howard. No, the money still doesn't make sense for them. Yeah, there's really no way to get him there without taking CJ, Brandon, Zion, DeJounte, or Herb. They're not trading those guys. Herb is safe as anybody. So even though it makes sense to try to get him there, they don't have any other pieces to make the contracts work. So I'm going to do a trade finder and see what type of deals can happen this way. The Cavs don't think they need another center. They're not trading away Al Horford. It means too much to the city. There's the Clippers one, but again, Jakob Poeltl will be back. Zubac will be back soon, so that'll make sense. I mean, if we wanted to help them, we don't get Zach Edey back, but we could get Vince Williams Jr. back, who's a real NBA player in my mind. I actually don't mind this trade for me. Trade number 5 is the only thing about. I also thought about a straight up Kevin Huerter swap. I did look at this trade. Kevin Huerter can shoot and everything. Unfortunately, his contract just runs a little bit too long for me. Oh, it's only 1 year left after this one. Nah, I still like trade number 5 more. The Lakers, no thanks. No thanks there. Yeah, man, I think that, see, the Herb Jones trade is going to keep popping up, and I'm not going to do it. But, man, I want to do it. Okay, I kind of like the idea of doing this Brandon Clark / Vince Williams Jr. trade. Yeah, we didn't get a first in exchange for it, but we moved Vince Williams Jr. over to a 3. His overall should go up, right? It does. All right, I think that, again, we were buyers and sellers. So the new lineup is Manuel Quickley, Ayo Dosunmu, RJ Barrett, Scotty Barnes, and Wendell Carter. Off the bench, we have Davion Mitchell, Vince Williams Jr., Kelly Olynyk, Ochai Agbaji, and Grady, and Jacoby Walters in the rotation too. Finally, I mean, he's played a little bit, but not a lot. I actually like our rotation a lot. I think we could potentially be keep this play-in spot, or let me see, how far are we outside of top 6? We are, yeah, we're maybe a little bit too far out of top 6. But we should be able to be a play-in team. I think that we did some pretty decent stuff, though. Season is wrapped. Jokic wins MVP. Alex Sarr wins Rookie of the Year. Jay Ivey, 6th Man of the Year. Victor Wembanyama. Scotty Barnes wins Most Improved. Even though, okay, so they got his last year's numbers wrong. Last year, he averaged 19.9, but it's whatever. We're winning a war. We're taking a war. Clutch Player of the Year goes to Luka Doncic, Nick Nurse, and then I don't know how we don't get Executive of the Year, but whatever, man. Whatever. No Toronto Raptors on all defensive team, all NBA teams. And we end up as the 6th seed. So we actually avoid the play-in completely. What a second half of the year for the good guys. And we go against the Orlando Magic, who, again, we made a big trade with. They are starting Gary Harris. That is surprising to me. Now, I don't know if that's because of injury, but Gary Harris, no. Gary Harris over Bruce Brown and KCP. Wow. I don't know if that's the right move. Let's see. Game 1, we win. We take home court advantage. Behind Scotty Barnes, 24-5-5, but Paolo Banchero was very good in that game as well. Okay, game 2, we take it a 2-0 lead. Oh, me. We do get Grady, who is really not good in the regular season, have a breakout game in the postseason. And you know what? That breakout game is so important as we are going up 3-0. Do not let this go to 7. Okay, it's going to 7. We were up 3-0. Ha 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 ha. We were up 3-0. Don't be the first team in history to blow a 3-0 lead in basketball. Don't be that team. I don't want to be ahead of that team. I don't want to be laughed at all my life for coaching and building this team. It's It's too close. I'm jumping in. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. I just don't like this at all. Don't like this at all. Okay. Story of the game. Paolo Banchero pretty good, even though he's not shooting it very efficiently. Has nobody fouled out? Oh, that's a blessing. Oh, Ayo fouled out. Oh, that's tough, yo. Scotty's doing what he can. Emmanuel Quickly's doing what he can. RJ, we need you to step up, big fella. You the third guy. A minute and a half to go. Tie game. We get ball. Inbound it to Emmanuel Quickly. Let's see exactly what type of actions we're running. Is that Jacoby Walter coming off the screen? No, that's Davion Mitchell. Okay, it's Davion Mitchell. There's a screen from Wendell Carter. Wendell pops. John Isaac is there for defensively. Wendell for three. No good. That's a shot we feel really good about, though. I think he takes that shot and he makes that shot more often than he misses. So I'm not mad at it. Paolo with the ball. Paolo versus Scotty Barnes, a really good matchup. Paolo with the mid-range jump shot, misses it. Rebound number 4, Scotty Barnes trying to push the pace a little bit, but he slows it down and gives it up to Emmanuel Quickly. Quickly's going to get the offense set. It's a little bit of a scramble. 1-4 flat. Okay, at least that's what it looked like for a second. Vince Williams with the ball. It's only 50 seconds left, y'all. Here's a screen. Here's the screen. Vince Williams Jr. Bang. Who would have thought the 7th man in a rotation would be the guy? There's our guy, RJ, kind of looking salty about the shot. I can't lie. He ain't look very thrilled that shot went up and in. But here we go. I don't know where Franz is. He's on the bench over there. Okay. But 1-on-1 again. Paolo versus Scotty. Scotty with great defense. Paolo with the tip in. He got his own tip in. And now it's back to a tie game. That's a really good matchup, though. I would love to see that in a 7 eventually. Let's see what we got, though. Here's Quickly with the ball, top of the key. There's a screen for Davion, and then Scotty is open. Scotty Barnes for 3. Bag! We see you, Scooty Barnes. Scooty Barney with a big-time corner 3 to put us up by 3 with 20 seconds to go, y'all. Where's the applause? Don't I have applause here? I think that's applause. Yeah. I pray that was applause. I don't really know. We'll see. Here's Paolo. Oh my God, that's a long 2 though. He hit it, but that's a long 2. Only 3 seconds off the clock. That's terrible defense by the Toronto Raptors. Now we play the foul game. Hopefully get the ball in, Vince. RJ with it. Let's go, RJ. Let's go, RJ. You might be cold, but we need you to hit 2 free throws right here. There's no timeouts for the Orlando Magic, so they just got to get it and go. First free throw is up, and it is good. 88% chance. I like our odds for that second one being good, too. I didn't realize that he turned so much on his free throw. Second one is up, and it is in as well. 3-point game. 15 seconds to go. Paolo Banchero with the ball. PB5. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. He gives it up to John Isaac. Give it back to Paolo. Okay, so that's how you're gonna end your season. Let's see. What's this button? I don't know. I actually don't know if y'all can hear that at all. Oh no, you can't. Let's try it again. What? I don't know what that one is. But I pressed it. I have no idea what I pressed. I guess when I edit the video, we'll see exactly what I did. We make one of these free throws, we get out of this, and we don't become. All right, Emmanuel. It was a 95% chance, so the second one should be good. The odds say the second one should be good is green. Second one, Darko Rajakovic looks scared over there. Second one is up, and it is good. All right, that is the game. We prevent ourselves from being the first team in NBA history to blow a 3-0 lead. How great is that? Scotty Barnes, 5 made threes in a game 7. He was built for the moment, and just like that, we're on to around 2 with the upset. We were the 6th seed, remember? And now we got either New York or Boston, and it's going to be Boston, who came in through the play-in, and they dominated in game number 7 behind a Jason Tatum 38-point game. Second round. Here's the defending champions. They still have the exact same starting 5. Everybody is healthy. We don't stand a chance. But they were also the 7th seed, so I don't know. Game 1 was a win. Oh me. Oh my. Game 2. Okay. I was about to say, we go up 3-0 again. All right, there's a little comeback from the Boston Celtics. 3-2 us. Game 7 again. Man, game 7s. We can't be going to game 7 after game 7 after game 7. First quarter we win, but second quarter they start off really hot, but we end up winning that quarter too. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to the conference. Imagine we win this championship at year 1. Scotty Barnes with 47 and 11. 8 made threes. He's a game 7 player. Look at that. Game 7 player, Scotty Barnes. Now we got Atlanta. Game 1, we lose. Ooh, Jalen Johnson with a huge game. 7 made threes for him. 7 made threes for him. I'm trying to keep track of who's performing well and who's not, because that's going to determine who we keep to build around in case we don't win. We win game 2. We win game 3. We're up 3-1. Are we going to the NBA Finals? Don't blow a 3-1 lead. And we're in the NBA Finals to go against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Scotty Barnes has been so ridiculous. He's been so ridiculous. We are in the NBA Finals to go against the Minnesota Timberwolves. And again, I don't feel like we should have won any of those series based on team construction and overall, but here we are. Minnesota was a 6th seed. We were the 6th seed. Game 1, they win. Okay. Anthony Edwards was amazing. Naz Reid gave them 22 off the bench. Naz Reid. All right, game 2. We win that. Man, I didn't think we had a chance to win, but we're up 2-1. We're up 3-1. Ladies and gentlemen, we just won the championship in year 1. I look, as always, there are zero shenanigans. As always, there are zero shenanigans. I don't understand it. I do not understand how we just won that championship. I'm not ending the video off there. We trying to go for a repeat because that was too quick. I've been filming for 40 minutes only. What a short video that would be if we did this. So I'm going for one more year. Can we go back to back? Dang, dude. Scotty Barnes, Finals MVP. The Bulls get the 1st overall pick. Good for them. We get the 30th overall pick. Good for us. Cool. I've won the championship in year 1 of the rebuild with this team. That is crazy, bro. Take Cooper Flagg. They took Ace Bailey. I guess that's fine too. Cooper Flagg goes 2. Dylan Harper goes. Hugo Gonzalez goes. Where's the trades at? Where the trades at? How we have 0 trades? Oh man, this sucks. What a weak draft this is because there's been 0 trades. How we do the whole lottery and not a single trade go through? Do you see that? That's just abnormal. That's all. We took Jaden Williams from high school. I don't know who that is. From high school. It just says from high school. Not from St. Vincent, St. Mary, or anything like that. Not from Lower Marion. It just says from high school, which is actually pretty cool. I can't lie. All right, so what should we do this offseason? Get a new backup point guard, it looks like. That might be it. That made no sense to me. We won the NBA championship. And here's player progression. Scotty Barnes jumps up to his what is that called? Attribute or his archetype is demigod? Demigod. Okay. Okay. Demigod. Did not see that coming. Whatsoever. Where's Brandon Clark from? He's from Canada too. Bro, we built an all-Canadian team. Everybody but Shea, basically. And we everybody but Shea and Lou Dort, and we went on to win a championship. Okay, not really. But like we definitely had more Canadian players than anybody could have expected, right? Like, what do we have? 5? We had 5 on our championship roster. All right, well, I guess year 2 is much of the same. We can go back to a 10-man rotation. We're gonna have to play some Brandon Clark, huh? Sorry, Ochai. Even though you shot 40% and you look really good last season, I guess we need some backup center minutes, so it will have to be Brandon Clark. Game 1 as the defending champions is a win, a big win against Giannis. Markelle Fultz, who was our mid-level exception, comes in with 19 points. I said I need another backup point guard, and there he is. Something about Kelly Olynyk is crazy, bro. A 23-point game here. Kelly Olynyk. Is he about to? Oh wait, no, he's back in the rotation. Why? They got him starting over Wendell. Oh no. Wait, what happened? Oh, Scotty got injured. Oh, what type of injury? Oh, just an ankle sprain. We're fine. We're okay. At the deadline, we are 30-20. And I'm going to try to go get Day'Ron Sharpe away from the Clippers. I'm thinking in my head that we could use like a real backup center. So far this season, he's been good. We just got to convince him to stop shooting 3-pointers if he comes into this team. Because why do you have 17 attempted 3-pointers already? I don't really know. Who did you play for in 2023, 2024? Because what the heck is LLI? I'm not completely sure. But we're going to try to get you. And we're going to try to throw Canadian Brandon Clark at him. Exchange second rounders. Brandon Clark wasn't having a good season. And Day'Ron is just better at this point in their careers. Boom, now we got a real backup center that can play real minutes. Simple. Good trade. Good win, I hope. Talk to me. What we got today? Iman Thompson, most improved. Clutch player of the year, Scooty Barney. I mean, he had another huge jump. And he shot 41. Oh, he shot 42 last year. Okay, Scotty. Oh, yeah, GG's, man. Do you make an All-NBA team? Toronto, no All-NBA team. All-defensive team, Toronto, no. All-rookie teams, no. The guy that we drafted didn't do anything. Okay, so we end up being the 2 seed. We'll take that. We're going against the Orlando Magic again. They still aren't starting Bruce Brown. Oh, they may not have retained Bruce Brown, honestly. Jalen Suggs coming off the bench too. Oh, they made some big changes, it seems like. Let's see. Jalen Suggs is coming off the bench. Yeah. Oh, they did not retain KCP. Or they had to trade him, right? KCP or Bruce Brown. Neither of them on the team or in the rotation. Game 2 is a win for us. Game 3 we lose. Game 4 Game 5 we win. Get to the second round, baby. Another Game 7 against the Orlando Magic. I don't know what this about. They just really competitive against us specifically. Just us. Here we go. We good. We're going to Toronto. We gonna have Jurassic Park or Jurassic area, whatever the heck they call all the fans are sitting outside watching the game. I don't know. It should be a win. It looked like it's gonna be a win, and it will be a win. There we go. Second round appearance again. Ooh, Scotty Barnes. Ooh, Scotty, that's nasty. Second round, we got the New York Knicks. Power of Friendship versus Country Pride. Yeah. I can't believe we helped Ayo Dosunmu win the championship, man. He deserved it. Game 1, we win behind Emmanuel Quickly and RJ. Again, our all-star, all-NBA player. Well, he's not all-NBA, but our all-star hasn't really had a great... Okay, wait, 3-1 down. Okay, well, but listen, we won ourselves a championship in year 1. I don't care what the rest do. I don't really care about the rest. We did it. And it's only a few other coaches in history that can say they won a championship with the Toronto Raptors. You know, you got Nick Nurse, and now you got Darko Rajakovic. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like. Again, I was like 3 trades and we did it. I don't know. Does 2K have some Canada bias? I don't know. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.